well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you're watching this program. And welcome once again to another scintillating episode of the Northern Berkshire Retirees Club. If you are of retirement age, either man or woman, we are not particular, and if you live in any one of the towns in northern Berkshire or southern Vermont, such as North Adams, Clarksburg, Cheshire, Williamstown, Savoy, Florida, what's the other one up there by Florida? Monroe.
Or Reedsboro?
Reedsboro, Stamford, or Pownell, you are welcome to come to one of our meetings. We meet or in fact, more than just one of our meetings. We meet the first Thursday of each month at 10 a.m. at the Spitzer Center here in North Adams. We're a fun bunch of people.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're a fun bunch of people, and we have a good time together, and we are happy to have a good time with you as well. The dues are deliciously low. I believe it's $18 a year? $17 a year.
Cheapest in the area.
Better than ever. All right, so $17 a year. That gets you into as many of our meetings as you want to come to, as well as to our other programming. We have a holiday party around Christmas time. We have a spring luncheon.
Yes.
And we have a picnic in August. And of course, you're welcome to come to any of those, as long as you're a member. Or a guest of a member. So I, of course, am the one, and thank goodness only, Paul W. Marino. Actually, there are a lot of us. And this is, well, there are, if you look online,
Yeah.
scary sometimes. And this is Doug Greenlaw.
And there's only three of me.
That's right.
One's a brain surgeon, one's a TV producer, and I forgot what the other one was. Oh, maybe it's me.
There you go. Now you made me forget what I was going to say. Thanks a lot. So let's talk about, first I need a drink. I've been very dry lately.
Boy, me too. Must be the weather.
Amen. So, you are the secretary.
You're the vice president.
Yes.
Of the club.
And I must say, you look terrific in a dress, and that's one good reason to come to our meetings, so you can see Doug as secretary wearing a dress.
They said the secretary ain't got to wear a dress no more.
When was that decided?
I don't know. But yeah, you don't have to be a member to come down to the club. Check it out a few times, and if you like it. People are very, very friendly. They're really awesome. I enjoy each and every one of them. Especially Paul here. He makes the meetings a lot of fun. He comes up with some good jokes. And he's very consistent with doing the show to try to get us some new members.
Yes. During COVID, I was in California, and I saw a man sunbathing naked. And I yelled at him, "Hey, guy, put a mask on."
Yeah. And that was California on the beach.
Hot, dry. So anyway, let's say something interesting so that people will really want to come. Something interesting So people will really want to come.
Actually, we got a lot more members than when I first started.
Yeah, I think we're up to something like 30 now.
Yeah, maybe even more. But when we started, we hardly had 11 people that was coming to the meetings. Now we're having 20, almost 30 people every meeting.
Yeah, that's
So
great.
apparently they like it.
And when we first got in, there were no women in the group. And now we have 7, 8.
Yeah, and they're all great. And everybody treats each other as an equal. There ain't no... And the club isn't like a formal club. There ain't no application to fill out.
That's right.
There isn't a strict format. There isn't. Like, say the Elks, they have a ritual they go through every meeting, where we don't. The only ritual we do is a quick prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we see what's going on.
Yeah, we have a basic format.
Yeah.
Minutes of the last meeting, the pledge, a prayer, actually a prayer and then the pledge.
Yeah, we do the...
Old business, new business.
Yeah, we follow the format because we are a nonprofit. We're an actual nonprofit. And, but yeah, it's really good because it isn't formatted. Not really formatted, but it's a very easy format that anybody can do. Yep. And there's a lot of active people, except when it comes to doing this show.
That's right.
A lot of people camera shy. And look at me. I should be camera shy. I look at myself in the monitor.
Please don't give me an opening like that. You know I have no self-control. Yeah, and being in front of the camera it's nothing. When I was working here at NBCTC, Northern Berkshire Community Television Corporation, I was telling people all the time, it's scary the first time. If you're a guest, don't worry about a thing. Ignore the cameras, they're just machines. If you're the host, it's scary the first couple times, but you do it, you keep doing it, you get used to it.
Yeah.
And it gets to the point where it's nothing. There's just 2 things you have to worry about. You have to have a greeting at the beginning, and you have to have a greeting at the end, and you have to keep an eye on the time. So if one of your guests is talking too much or is going on too long, you have to not be afraid to interrupt. I'm sorry to interrupt you there. We're almost out of time.
Yeah, it's worth coming down.
Yeah, it's worth coming in to do a show. Hey, that's another thing. If you're watching this program and you have an idea for a show of your own, come down and talk to Dave or Nicole or Joanne, and they can get you set up and get you started doing your own show.
And they're very friendly.
Yes.
And helpful.
Friendly and helpful.
And great.
And great. Yes, you can rub cheese against this and it comes out great. Yeah, but one of our producers was very nervous getting started.
Yep.
And I encouraged her the same way. Don't worry about it. This is not professional television. No one is expecting professional quality.
Right.
You know, you just do the show, and the more of them you do, the better you get. And it's true. She has become an amazing producer, and she sends discs of her show essentially all over New England.
Yeah.
I believe it's shown in 17 different public access.
What's the name of the show?
That is, oh my God, you would ask me that. Solutions Rising.
Oh, good. Yeah. Now, how many shows are you doing now, Paul?
3.
Plus you're a member of the Retirees Club and the vice president of it. So you're busy, even though you're retired.
Yes, indeed.
Well, of course, if you weren't retired, you wouldn't be in the...
Well,
Well, no,
I'd be the right age for it.
Yeah, all you have to do is be 60. And you don't have to be retired. I guess
Yeah.
60 is the minimum age.
Yeah, when I was
Well-
working here,
Anything close is good enough.
I wanted to be working until I turned 70, which would be this summer.
Yeah.
But the technology was starting to get away from me.
Well, the station is high tech now.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my God.
Now, that does not mean that you have to be high tech. We can teach you to work in the control room, and it can be as easy or as complex as you want it to be. So if you like doing things that are very complex, we can do those things. If you want to do something simple, like
Yeah.
this show, you can.
Yeah. Hardest thing with this show is getting people to be on it.
That's right. Yeah, I wish I could talk more of our members into coming in just to be a guest. So that way we could get more of a complement of not only of members, but of reasons for getting involved in the club.
Yep. Yeah, it's really amazing. Very good club. I haven't missed a meeting or an event since I started. And that was probably 3
Except
or 4
for
years
one,
ago.
you were late.
Yes, I was late, but I showed up.
That's right.
Our car
Even
broke.
though everyone had left.
No, it was only a half hour late.
Yeah.
Our car broke down in Pittsfield. But we still made it back almost in time.
Stick your feet through the floor and run.
Not in a Fred Flintstone. Just had to fix it quick. The stupid car ran out of transmission fluid, and it wouldn't go.
Oh, wow.
So I just had to find a place that had the right transmission fluid,
Yeah.
which is only a mile walk. But I got it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And like I say, you don't have to be a member to come to the meetings and check it out.
So would you remind us, please? Oh, my goodness. Oh, there he is. There's your dad.
Oh, we made it halfway through the
Yes,
show.
our second guest is here. No, Dave, over here, next to Doug.
Maybe that'll do it. None-
Oh, sorry, I'm late.
Yeah, we tried calling you.
We'll get back at you.
Yep.
So my dad's here.
Yes, indeed.
he's the one that got me
and
into the
we're going to be
Retirees Club.
showing him momentarily. First of all, we need to get a microphone plugged in for him. And then Dave is going to adjust the cameras. Good old Dave.
Yep.
Hey, he's done the same thing that you did. We're only halfway through the show.
I know.
Okay. Yep.
Actually, the microphone ought to come up more if you can do it.
Now, see, now you're being too technical.
Well, no, I'm not being
There he
too
is.
technical. When we were at City Hall for the
Right.
for the meeting, a lot of people didn't know what to do with the microphone. So there's a woman talking, and she goes like this, and she starts talking, and the microphone is way over here.
Yeah.
So something I was constantly doing was, hey,
Fix the microphone.
yeah. So how are you doing, Horace?
Oh, pretty good.
Oh, that's good. We were trying to come up with more good reasons why people should join the club, besides hanging out with wonderful people like us.
I know. Now I got to think. I got to think of what to say. Because
Well, let me know when you've thunk.
He's still warming up.
well,
while you're thinking, I'm going to ask Doug to remind us what towns you need to be from in order to be welcome to come to our meetings.
Oh my God. North Adams, Williamstown, Cheshire, Savoy, Pownell, I'll get that way, Reedsboro, Savoy,
Full.
who?
Full. Full. Florida.
Oh, Florida. Yep.
Monroe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite a way to come from there, though, but
Yeah, Savoy.
plus they don't get our show, so
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
even know if we have any members from there, but they are welcome.
Well,
It-
it depends on what part of Monroe you're from.
Yeah.
If you live down next to the river, it is quite a ways to go.
Yeah.
But if you live up on the mountain, it's just a skip and a jump to Florida
Yeah.
and then down the mountain from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, have you thunk?
Have I thought?
Yes.
My mind's a blank. I don't know why, but
Well, you
Keep your,
still- you
keep
still
your
want-
mouth shut. I'm keeping mine shut.
oh, okay.
No, you were going to say.
I forgot. You told me to keep my mouth shut. I just like the club. We have a lot of fun in the club.
Yes, we do. What are our dues now?
$15.
Wrong, it's $17 now.
Oh, I forgot.
All day raised it.
Is that right?
Yes, but only
It's well
because
worth
it's
it.
necessary. The Spitzer Club is, Spitzer Center is sinking, so we had to raise the dues.
I don't think
Wow.
they're sinking.
I think we had to raise the dose too for if people need money outside of the club, like and say it's
School team.
for ambulance club, for baseball, football, anything like that. They wanted to raise a little bit more money for them and for sometimes the nursing homes.
Yeah, I used to play football. They used my head for the ball.
Oh, I thought they told you to bend over.
Well, they tried that too, but they found it was better just using the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just,
I played baseball. I was a first base. Hurt when they step on you.
Yeah. Doug's on first, what's on second, I don't know, is on third base.
Lou Costello.
They were on television.
Oh, yes, they
Yeah.
were.
I don't know if they started on radio.
And
No, they started in vaudeville
Oh,
on stage, and from there they got into radio and movies
yeah.
and eventually television, but their popularity waned because of the movies. There was way too much, the market was saturated with them.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
when I was a kid, they didn't have television.
I believe it. When my father was a kid, they didn't have television either.
No. You're that old?
I'm going to be 70 this year.
God bless you.
My father was born in 1905.
Yeah. So he's up there and over 100.
Well, he would be if he was still with us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was 1 year older than Lou Costello,
Oh, yeah. They should have took his place.
and he outlived him too.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you, I got hold of a record once, I think it was from the library, with Jack Benny talking about early radio shows.
Oh, yeah.
And they played a segment of Fred Allen's Allen's Alley. And my mother told me something that amazed me. My father used to like that. He liked this? This is funny. Yeah, it was hysterical.
Oh, yeah. All them people was back in them days.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when I first opened up a television, it was 8 inches. That was your picture.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy
And the
come
case
from
was this big.
down from New York. He says, "Geez, I seen a picture on the radio." He thought it was a radio.
Well, did you see the Visivox at Mass Mocha?
No,
All right, the Visivox. John Sprague thought that his father and Uncle Julian invented it. My source says that they bought the manufacturing rights. It showed a 16 millimeter movie in synchronization with a 78 RPM record. So you could watch talkie movies at home. And the story in the paper said that the screen was about the size of a modern TV screen, which does not mean modern today, modern in 1930. And it was literally the size of my hand. Not my hand like this, my hand like this. So,
could be.
yeah, that was on display in Mass Mocha for some years. And I guess the Spragues have it again. It's the only one they ever actually put together. They wanted to expand their market, so they got this, so they bought the manufacturing rights and bought Rolls-Royce parts. Not literally Rolls-Royce, but optics by Bell and Howell.
Right.
Sound systems by Delco, and the cabinets were made by the people who made Baldwin pianos.
Yeah.
And they had two models in mind. One was completely self-contained, and the other, it did not have the sound system, so you could plug it into your radio and use the radio for the audio. And so they put one together, did a demonstration in RC's office, served ice cream, and everybody had a great time. And then they found the market was not going to support them. And the local investors were not pleased. And one of them was quoted as saying, "They're not up against the wall, they've fallen through it."
Yeah.
So they wanted George B. Flood to take over the company. And he didn't want to, but James D. Hunter, who was the third Hunter to run Hunter Machine, talked him into it. And he took it on the condition that he could do what he wanted. Run it, shut it down, sell it piecemeal, whatever. And the local investors said, fine. And within 6 years, the company was turned around to the degree that RC could buy back the controlling interest.
Yeah. So there's been a big development in television, and it didn't happen overnight. It just didn't happen overnight.
Now, I know we could keep talking like this for hours, but I see by the old clock on the wall, there's only 30 minutes left.
3.5 minutes.
Yes, that's right.
3.5 minutes. Yeah, we have a timer to watch here.
Yeah.
But yeah, TV's, like I say, it didn't happen overnight. There's a lot of things. And if people want to see some high-tech stuff, they should come down to Northern Berkshire Community Television, which is on Union Street in North Adams.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
I prefer to say that it's on Canal Street.
Yeah.
I mean, our mailing address is Union Street, but our front door actually looks across Canal Street
Yep.
at high-low.
And I think there's a sign outside that says Union Station.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, this,
must be-
this studio was the very first commercial
Thing.
no, there's a specific word I'm looking for. It's like when you buy an apartment.
Yeah.
What's the word when you buy an apartment? Condominium.
Yeah.
This is the first commercial condominium in North Adams.
Yeah. Oh. And we used to be over at Heritage Park,
Yes.
but then we really upgraded.
Yeah, this more than doubled our space.
And you know what? I think while we got time, we should thank our director, Dave Fabiano.
Oh, we always do that.
Yes.
He's not as nice as Nicole is, but we love him anyway.
I always found it to be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dave's always awesome.
Yes, so when we get down to about a minute left, which will be in 30 seconds,
Holy mackerel.
excuse me, Horace, tell us a joke.
I don't know any jokes.
You could just point at him.
Oh, or point at you.
Yes.
No, and my mind ain't working like it used to.
Well, he's going to be 90 next month.
Oh, good for you.
I'll be 29.
I'll bring, I was going to say, I'll bring the spanking paddle. Because at 90, we're going to lose count several times
Is
anyway.
that it?
You know what he wants for his birthday? A new bicycle. He's worn the one out. He's got.
Well, I hope you get him one. And we have about 40 seconds left. So, Horace, thank you for making it.
You're welcome.
Doug, thank you for coming. And thank you, Paul, for being here. Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah. And thank you for watching. Yes, both of you. Dave, thank you for directing. You're doing a terrific job. And we will see you next month here on the Northern Berkshire Retirees Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.